slightly arch, and then exhale to reset. Nice, everyone. We'll take a quick side bend. So just reaching over to one side, stretching over. Take that arm back behind you to open up through the pecs. Back over to the side, pushing the floor away. Deep breath in, other side. Reaching over, gentle reach back through the pec. Over to the side. And then pushing the floor away. Nice, everyone. Okay, we're going to come straight down onto our back. So just making your way down onto your back. As you arrive, give your legs a little windscreen wiper, opening out your lower spine, lower back, just taking a little bit of movement there. And then next time you drop your knees to the left side, take your opposite hand onto the knee and just take a gentle twist. Really just want to think of preparing the spine here. And then over to the other side, same thing, take the opposite hand, gentle twist. Keeping your gaze away from the bent knees. Nice. And then back to center. Good. Draw your knees in towards your chest now, bringing your head off the mat, and again, just taking a little bit of rock here. We're going to do our single knee, double pulse knee pull here. So, start with your right knee in towards your chest. Place your left foot down on the floor and just take a bit of a moving sort of opener for the hip there. And then relax your head down for a brief moment. And then as you exhale, switching sides. Same thing, cup the head up to begin. And then just gently relax the head down. Nice. Alright, coming up, placing your hands onto that knee, extending your other leg long. So we're going to do a little pulse, very slow to begin, just to warm us up. So 2 pulses, and switch. Good. We're going to really breathe here, breathing in, then exhale. Good. Deep breath in, and exhale. Good. Let's just do a couple more here. Now, if this is too much straight away, especially in your neck, you can drop the head down and just move the legs with still abdominal control, but without the pressure of the neck. Good. We're going to do 2 more. Nice. Give the knees a squeeze and relax down. Good. Take a deep breath. Drop your feet. Have a little release there. We're going to do that again. And we really want to think in this position to really squeeze through our belly. So as much as it's a leg movement, we want to think of drawing the abs down, squeezing those core muscles to help move the legs. Yeah? Alright, so let's do that one again. Coming up, preparing the body, extending the other leg out long. Pulse, pulse, and pulse, pulse. Breathing. Exhaling. Good. Keeping the elbows wide, keeping the chin away from the chest. Really finding that strong form. Good. Let's do 2 more. Last one. Nice. And then exhale, release down, release head and chest. Drop your knees side to side. Nice, everyone. Okay, let's go straight into our roll up to our bridge. So, hands beside your body here, or I think we did this last week as well, talking about just making things a little bit harder. If you want to have your arms up, having them up. Now, we want to think about drawing through those lower abdominals, right down low to tuck the spine. Feel like you're imprinting your spine onto the mat all the way up to find your peak bridge, rising to the balls of your feet. And then at the top, we control the roll down. Every section of our spine is taking its time to reprint into the mat. Good. Now, when you do this, making sure you always keep your gaze towards the roof so that your neck is staying in line. And we're going to watch these knees aren't sprawling out. We're keeping those also in line with our hips. So we have nice square alignment. Good. Okay, let's do 2 more. Keep focus through the arms. You want to have a slight bit of tension in the arms, just sort of keeping them switched on, so to speak. Good, everyone that I can see. Really nice. Rolling down through the spine. Really slowly through that back body. Good. One more. Nice. Now we're just going to stay up here. We're just going to alternate our heels. So dropping one heel, dropping the other heel, like little pedal outs. And as you do this, try to keep your hips really square and not allowing any part of your hips to lower. So you're going to really start to feel this in your glutes. They're going to really switch on with this stepping, alternating. Good, let's do 2 more sets. And last set there. And softly roll down. All the way down, drop your bottom, have a little windscreen wiper. Nice, everybody, really, really good. Okay, let's continue one more sort of little warm up for the core. So we're going to take a little bug exercise. So coming up, finding your tabletop position, and then we're going to open it slightly wider today. So you've got about sort of 2 fist distances between your hands, yeah? Head is looking towards the roof, and then we're going to take opposite arm and then we're going to stretch it out. And then as we exhale, we're going to come up into like a little crunch position. Good. Deep breath in and exhale. Deep breath in and exhale. So we extend and lengthen, we squeeze and lift. Extend and lengthen, squeeze and lift. Opposite arm is reaching back. We're using that core to lift the body. And squeeze to lift. And back. And squeeze. Couple more. Good, let's do one more each side. Nice work, everyone. And then bring your knees in. Have a breather. Good work. Really good, team. Okay, take a few rolls up and down your back now, just to open the spine. Just enjoy a nice little massage for your back. And then on your next one, coming all the way up, we're going to do some sideline work. So we're going to actually come up onto our knees this morning. So coming up onto your knees, make sure you've got some space towards the end of your mat for your arm and your leg. So actually sort of semi in the middle, yeah. So arms out wide, placing one hand down and extending your opposite leg out. Now you're going to make sure that this arm is directly underneath your shoulder, yeah. Taking that top arm over, so directly over the head. Now like you've got like a, what is it called, like a rope or something, or a chain. You're going to pull this elbow and you're going to bring that knee in and then exhale, extend. Draw in, deep breath, and exhale, extend. Good, inhale, squeeze, and exhale. Good, 2 more. We're going to really keep that control. Good, now holding, drawing up through your abs, coming up, holding this top position long. Good. Now you're going to take your right hand towards your, same hand as the straight leg towards your ear. Other arm goes up. You're coming over and then tip away from the leg. So a little side oblique crunch. You squeeze over and away. Just watching that underneath knee. Always making sure that underneath knee that you can have like a little pillow or something underneath that if you need to. Good. 2 more. Exhaling. And we're going to hold this last one. Take that top arm up and tiny little dips. So you're just doing tiny little dips. You want to feel this in your oblique area. Like you're just dipping that hand into an imaginary pool of water or something. Good. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Hold it there. Place that hand back down to the mat. And either stay here in your side plank variation or take your underneath leg out and find your full side plank. So pushing up off that supporting arm, watching that we're keeping a little 90-degree angle. So as we do on our back with our tabletop, basically doing that on the floor here. So top leg is coming up and control down. Good. So we're really squeezing through the glutes here. Watching that hip. Is it pushing back with that top leg? You don't want to rock back. You want to keep that alignment really square. And up. Good. We've got 3 more. And lower. And 2. Good. And 1 more. Nice. Now take that leg out in front of you, directly out in front of you, and just drawing some tiny circles. Tiny circles on the camera there. Keeping the abdominal strong. Reverse those little circles. Good. Deep breaths. Nice. And then take that leg right out to the bottom of your mat so it's in line with your hip. And then you're going to slide your underneath leg out. We're going to join it up and down. And squeeze and lower. Good. So just finding those inner thighs. Inner thighs are strong. And we want to think of that top leg in sort of like a cast, and our underneath leg is moving to our top leg. Squeeze and squeeze. Got 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. Hold it strong. Hold it strong. Maybe check your balance. See if you can take that top arm up and then soften it down. Nice. Rock onto your back, my lovelies. Have a very quick little rock from side to side. Just taking a quick frog there. And then again, take your second round of your rolls just to refresh that spine. And then coming all the way up, and we'll do that on our second side. So just preparing yourself for the other end of your mat now. Finding that nice alignment, just being cautious of that knee. So you can always just sort of roll the mat, or even better if you have some sort of like towel or something. Oh, I think I've done the same leg, haven't I? Yeah, sorry. Some towel or something under that knee. Make sure you're doing the other leg, everybody. Shoulder directly over the wrist, top arm is reaching. So we're pushing the floor away, really pulling up through that side oblique. Imagine you've got like a corset on your midsection, yeah? So we squeeze in and we reach. And squeeze in and reach. Squeeze in and reach. Squeeze in and reach. Just a couple more. Keeping that underneath arm strong, micro bending the elbow so it's not taking too much weight. Good, let's do 2 more. Last one. Nice, and then drawing yourself up, we're going to prepare that side oblique crunch. So same hand as the leg to the arm, other arm out. So do the little crunch, and we lower. And little crunch to the side, and we lower. Good. Squeeze it over, really feel that side crunch, and then that extension, which ironically, this one that you drop down to the mat is probably the harder one, because you're sort of tipping off your midline. Good. Let's do 1 more. Alright, so we're going to hold it down. They're going to take those gentle little pulses. So like you're sort of dipping your underneath hand into a little imaginary pool of water or something. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place the hand down and holding here, or maybe finding that full side plank. And wherever you've chosen to go, you're micro bending that underneath elbow, holding strong for 5, 4, 3. Keep breathing. And exhale down. Nice, everyone. Okay, come straight down onto your side. Finding that side posture that you found on the first side as well. 90 degrees with the top legs. And we're opening straight open. Like a little hinge on a door. So the position Holding that position, send that leg out, little circle. So just fire out the back of the knees here, lovely straight leg. Take that reverse circle, core strong. Good, everybody doing really well. Keep that breath for me, keep focusing on that breath. Good, and then take that leg to the bottom of your mat, slide your underneath leg out, make sure that you're nice and sorted on your side, and then squeeze it up and down, and squeeze and down, squeeze and down, inner thigh, like a little magnet, right up to the top leg, ease it down, squeeze and down. Good, let's do a few more of these. Good, let's do 5 and 4. Good, 3 and 2. Hold it here, see if you can just test your balance by lifting that top arm and soften it down. Nice, everyone. Roll back over onto your back. Have another quick little windscreen wiper, and just again, just really let your body have a moment to rest. And we're going to move back into a little bit of a sort of more advanced section of our core work now that we're a bit warmer. So as we started with the single knee pulls today, we're going to move those into our scissors, which has become a Wednesday morning favourite. I don't know why. I feel like a lot of these exercises are catered for the morning as well, just so you're aware. A lot of the time we don't put in some exercises just aren't really appropriate, in my opinion, very early in the morning until things are a bit warmer. Anyway, keeping in mind the scissors is quite an advanced one, so you can keep that bend in your knee just to protect your hamstrings and practice the sort of actual, movement in a more relaxed way for your legs. That's absolutely fine. We're going to start with the knee pulls and then move into the hamstring pull. Yeah. So yeah, coming up, remembering if this is too much up here, you can absolutely perform the exercise with the head down. Okay. So we'll move a little bit faster now. We're a bit warmer. So we pulse, pulse, we pulse, pulse, and we want to come a tiny bit higher up into that core area if we can. Good. Now one more set here, and we're going to go into the hamstring. So we pull either the back of the calf or the back of the thigh, but we don't want to pull on the knee. Yeah, we want to avoid the knee because it's a joint, so we don't want to make any sort of effect on a joint area. Breathing in, exhaling, and in, exhaling. Let's do one more each side. And hug the knees down. Relax the head and chest. Take a rock. Little breath. Good. We're going to do that one more time. Yeah? So we're going to do the knee pull into the scissors one more set. And then we're going to move into our roll up. Alright, so setting up that leg, pulling the knee in, the leg out. Here we go. We pulse, pulse. Pulse, pulse. We breathe. Good. Okay, straight into the hamstring scissors. Good. We're breathing in and exhaling and in, exhaling. One more each side. You got it. And hug the knees down. Good job, guys. Have a little rock. Bring your knees down. Relax. Really well done. All right, let's move into our roll up, everybody. So sending those legs out long, taking the time to really find us in we're just holding it here, finding that nice, strong form, micro bending the elbows, pushing the mat away. Try to broaden through the upper back. We're going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you're going to push back into a stretch position, yeah, or like downward facing dog if you do yoga. This is like our little break. So have a breath here, and then we're going to come down and we're going to do it again. So coming back forward, realign your feet. You might have to push your feet back, finding your plank position nice and strong. Find that alignment. For 5, 4, 3, 2, push back. Got one more set after this. So just breathing into the back of the legs. Now you really want to make your plank harder by pressing into the mat with your hands. Really think about your hands pushing into the mat. So coming forward to the last one, the more sort of tension you put on your hands, it's going to help distribute your weight a bit more evenly as well. And then think about pushing your toes into the mat. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and bring the knees down. Good job, guys. Just have a roll out through your wrists. Really well done. Just let them relax. And then very gently coming back down onto your mat. And we're going to do a nice stretch to finish. We're just going to do our usual stretches. Best ones for the end of class. Really good job, everyone. Well done. So taking your right leg up, finding your half happy baby. Have a bit of a move there. Just getting into that hip. And then very gently bring that leg up to find your hamstring stretch. As always, just watching that you're not lifting your butt off the mat here. So you want to avoid tucking your bottom to stretch your hamstring. Keep your butt on the floor. And then very gently bend that knee and just take your ankle across your other knee. Have a little rock in your reclined pigeon. And just let your hips open with this gentle movement. And then we're going to come into a quick quad stretch. So you're going to take your underneath leg to the side of you and then ease down, just being very careful of your knee. And then once you're like opening your quads there, you can reach your arms back, have a full stretch into your torso, and just enjoy this position, releasing the front of the legs. And then exhale, relax. Have a little rock before the second side. Good job. So other leg up, find your half happy baby. You want to think about pulling your thigh down towards the mat. Where sort of this position helps like release the muscles, so we're sort of contracting in that hip there. And then drawing the leg up, hamstring stretch second side. Again, just watching, you're not lifting your butt here. One more deep breath, and then bending that knee, taking that knee across, little rock. And then bringing that foot to the side, easing down into your quad stretch. Then once you're sort of comfortable-ish, reaching the arms back, stretching through the chest. Taking another deep breath there. And then relaxing the top leg down. Little windscreen wiper. Good job, my lovelies. And then just rolling yourself up. Find your seated position. And we'll finish our class here. So, as always, let's do a couple of head circles. Just bringing your hands down into your knees. Relaxing your gaze. Remember just to avoid going back too far. So your neck to jaw. Just keeping that movement nice and gentle. Just really relax. work